Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hollyoaks' Darren Osborne has received a huge ultimatum from his daughter Frankie in the show's latest episode. In the previous episode, Darren crashed Dylan and Luca's housewarming party, concerned as to why Kat was hanging around with Frankie. While he is unaware of the situation, Kat is attempting to groom Frankie for Rex as part of the soap's current child exploitation storyline. Best streaming services. With Frankie mortified, Darren decided to join in with the party to prove he was still cool. But later, Frankie caught his dad in bed with Kat and was left devastated. In today's episode, Darren woke up with a hangover at Dylan and Luca's house. He returned home to a row with Nancy, who was furious that he had stayed out all night. Frankie was also angry, so Darren went after her to apologize. He couldn't remember what had happened last night, so Frankie reminded him he slept with Kat. Hollyoaks confirms D.I. Banks' connection to past villain in new twist. Darren was adamant that he never cheated on Nancy, but he was horrified when Kat arrived at Price Slice and also claimed that they slept together. She explained that they met back in Newcastle and implied that there was something going on between them. Frankie felt betrayed by both Darren and Kat, assuming that her dad disapproved of her new friendship to try and protect himself. Kat approached Rex and said that she couldn't help him with Frankie anymore. Rex realized that she might have developed real feelings for Darren. She attacked him, then Rex threatened that she had to continue if she wanted to see her son again. Hollyoaks confirms dramatic aftermath of Vicky's shock proposal. Rex then used the cut on his face to get Dylan to help him find the missing money, convincing him to steal from the hutch. Later, Darren continued to protest his innocence to Frankie and was hurt that she believed her new friend Kat over him. As they argued, Nancy arrived home and wondered what was going on. "So you tell her," Frankie told his dad, "before I will." Will Darren tell Nancy the truth? Darren Osborne has always been the charming yet troubled heart of Hollyoaks. But in an explosive early streaming release, his world is about to be turned upside down. As secrets unravel and old ghosts resurface, Darren finds himself at the center of a life-altering ultimatum, one that could cost him everything he holds dear. A dark shadow from the past. For weeks, Darren has been struggling with the return of his former associate, Ethan Williams. Ethan, once a shady figure in Darren's past gambling exploits, resurfaces with a dangerous proposition. He knows about Darren's mounting debts and the pressure he's been under to keep his family afloat. But Ethan isn't just here for casual conversation. He wants Darren to do one last job for him. "Clear my debts, or I tell everyone what you did," Ethan warns, a sinister smirk playing on his lips. Darren's face turns pale. The last time he got involved with Ethan, it nearly destroyed his life. He had promised himself, Nancy, and his children that he would never go down that road again. But now Ethan is dangling a threat over his head, one that could not only ruin his reputation but land him behind bars. Nancy's growing suspicion. Meanwhile, Nancy Osborne has been noticing Darren's erratic behavior. The late nights, the nervous glances over his shoulder, the hushed phone calls. It all points to something troubling. Determined to uncover the truth, she enlists the help of Tony and Jack, who have both seen Darren spiral before. Whatever it is, he needs to come clean before it's too late, Jack warns. Tony, always the optimist, suggests giving Darren the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's just trying to fix things on his own, he offers. But Nancy isn't convinced. She loves Darren, but she knows that when he's cornered, he makes reckless decisions. The ultimatum. Darren finally comes face to face with his breaking point. Ethan corners him in the dog's cellar, the weight of his demand heavy in the air. "You do this job for me," Ethan hisses, "or I tell Nancy, the police, everyone. And trust me, mate, this won't just ruin you. It'll destroy your family." Darren swallows hard. The job is risky, moving stolen goods for Ethan's underground network. One slip up, and he's caught in a web he may never escape from. But refusing? That means Ethan exposes his past misdeeds, ones Darren has fought hard to bury. Desperate, Darren seeks out help from an unexpected ally, Felix Westwood. Felix, no stranger to shady dealings, listens as Darren spills the whole truth. "You're in deep, mate," Felix says. "But you've got options. Let me handle Ethan." Darren shakes his head. He doesn't want to involve anyone else. He knows he has to make a choice, one that will shape the rest of his life. Nancy's devastation. Unbeknownst to Darren, Nancy has been following his every move. She overhears his conversation with Ethan and Felix and feels her heart shatter. He's lied to her again. He's putting their family at risk. Later that night, when Darren arrives home, Nancy is waiting for him, arms crossed, pain evident in her eyes. "You have one chance, Darren," she says, her voice trembling. "You tell me everything, right now, or you walk out that door and don't come back." Darren's heart pounds. He's on the verge of losing everything. But does he confess the truth and risk Nancy never trusting him again? Or does he keep up the lie, knowing that one day, Ethan might come back for more? The fallout. As the early streaming release episode ends on this nail-biting cliffhanger, fans are left wondering, will Darren finally break free from his past, or will this ultimatum send him spiraling into ruin? One thing is certain, Hollyoaks is about to get a whole lot messier. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Hollyoaks Update YouTube channel for more update news.